So there's a fine misty sort of drizzle happening today. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's kind of stopped play for the moment. Not because of me, but because of cameras and things like that. I don't like having them out in the rain, and I've not really sorted out a way to protect them from rain like this, and I like to film as I go along, so I thought I'd just give you a quick update of where we're at. So this is the hole, looking a lot better. We've spent some good time on this, digging it out. We've decided to dig it out by hand rather than take an excavator to it. I like the finesse and the control of doing it with a hand tool, so I've decided to do it that way for the moment. If you want to see our plans for the area out the back here and the drainage, you can check out this video. Also down here, looking pretty tidy, or tidier. I'll actually take you inside. That's the drain coming in to the old barn area here. There's a couple of videos on this particular barn area. There is one about the drainage, so you can check that out here, I think. And there is one which is just me pulling nails, but I tried to do it in a rather beautiful way. You can check that out as well. I'll put a link up in a moment to that. This drain here is connected to the outside and is also perforated. It lets in water, and I don't want to replace this until we've got a bit of a dry patch in the weather. We did have a dry patch for a few days, and this almost dried up quite nicely, and it started raining again, and obviously it got wet, but that gives me confidence that there will be a dry moment to change the pipe that flows across the width of this room. So back to the hole there. I don't want to show you too much of that because we've got a whole video being made on what we're doing here, and the story of the hole is available in the original video from the beginning, which shows what it was like before we started work on it. This is the current piece of work that I'm doing, rebuilding a wall here. That should be the next video. In the top garden here we have the no dig area and the dig area, which you can check out in a video. And then we've got an area there that we've cleaned out some corrugated iron that was being used as a barrier, rather ugly stuff. Marion's made good work of that this weekend, and we're going to replace that with probably an experimental feature made out of pallets. That made us think about the barrier that we put in around the whole garden, or at least the sections like this here. We looked at the price of wood and fencing, and wood in general is just ridiculously expensive at the moment. So we'll try and make something a bit more bespoke and a bit more beautiful. It really is a hive of activity around these parts at the moment. We have some new neighbours that have bought the old farm buildings next to us, and they're working hard. There's also a house over there in the distance, which is they're having the roof replaced. They're at it at the moment as well. In terms of the planting for these areas, we've been shopping for seeds, and we've also made a plan. In fact, I think I'll show you some of that, because we might have been a bit over enthusiastic in what we've bought and what we're trying to plant, but we'll have a look. And here are some of the seeds and various things we've bought. So what do we have? Beans, mange tout, mange tout, don't know, sweet peas, mange tout, flower mixture, Japanese garden flower mixture. Thinking about that for a little corner of sort of wildflowers. We enjoy these little mini ice creams, and we're saving the sticks to maybe label up the different things in the garden. Melons, strange one this. We're going to be building a polytunnel or greenhouse. That's on the to-do list shortly. Marion doesn't even like melon, but she insisted that we got some to try growing it, so that's going to be interesting. Another one that Marion doesn't like, coriander. I love coriander, but I've been told I have to have a separate place. Interesting fact about coriander, there's been research done on it that shows that literally it's a different taste for different people. So some people find it disgusting, and it's not because they're tasting the same flavour, but it's because they taste a completely different flavour when they eat it. I love it. We're getting a bit philosophical there. It's like, what do colours look like? I mean, is your red the same as my red? I don't know. Moutarde. So mustard seed. Bit confused about this one. It says on the packet that you grow it because it's good for compost and stuff like that. Don't know why we bought it. Again, Marion was enthusiastic. Do leave a comment if there's any explanation about what we do with mustard. Can we make mustard from mustard? Épinard, that's spinach, love it. Lettuce, love it. Courgette, love it. Tomatoes, love them. Tomatoes are going to go in the polytunnel as well. Okay, there's too many here. I'm not going to go through them all. This is just a short update. But I wanted to show you the amount of stuff that we have got. Brussels sprouts, carrots, cauliflower, choux, that's cabbage, love that. Blimey, butternut squash. I mean, the list goes on. Crazy. I don't know if we're going to have enough room for this. We've got quite a lot of room and we're going to dig more beds, but this is going to be one big large experiment. And then we've got basil, thyme, oregano, estrogen, not sure about that. Ciboulette, that's chives. Persil, that's parsley. Menthe, that's mint. Basically for now what's the drink called? Mojito. We're making progress, slowly but surely, getting on with stuff. It's only been 6 weeks really since we've been here and started, so I'm pretty happy with how we're getting on. So if you'd like to follow us on our journey, do please subscribe and give us a like if this is of interest to you. So all the best, hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching, cheers.